Hi everyone, welcome back to our English conversation class. My name is Teacher John, and today we will start our next lesson. Okay, are you ready? But before that, I'd like to ask you, what did you do during the weekend? Saturday and Sunday. What did you do during the weekend? So last week we learned about everyday activities, right? Last week we learned 42 vocabulary about everyday activities. So when I asked you, what did you do last weekend? So you can use those vocabulary. You can tell me, so I washed the dishes, I checked my Facebook, I surfed on the web or the internet, I talked with my friends, I write letters, I read books, okay, I work out, I exercise, okay, you can use those vocabulary, okay. So for today, we will start another lesson, and this lesson is still connected to our first lesson about the everyday activities, but we will learn about adverbs of frequency, and also expressions of frequency. Okay, so let's get started. So, as I told you, today we're talking about frequency adverbs and expressions. We will learn 4 vocabulary, 9 frequency adverbs, and 7 frequency expressions. Let's start. The first vocabulary is work out. Work out. Okay? What does work out mean? Work out means to exercise in order to improve the strength or appearance of your body. So you work out means you exercise to build muscles in your body. Okay? To build the appearance of your body, to make it muscular. Work out like this, like what the guy is doing. This is workout. Okay? Next we have hobby. Hobby means an activity that you do in your free time for fun. So, what is your hobby? What is the activity that you do during your free time? So, you can answer, my hobby is reading a book. So, how about my hobby? My hobby is watching videos on my phone and sometimes talking with my friends. Okay? Those are my hobbies. Practice. Practice. What is practice? Do you know what is practice? Practice means doing something regularly in order to be able to do it better. So when we say practice, you are doing something regularly. Okay, you do it again and again and again in order to be able to do it better. For example, you don't know how to play a piano. So when we say practice, you try to learn and learn and study and learn and study and study and learn and learn. That is what we call practice. That's it, practice. Okay? So next we have how often or how often. Both both pronunciation is correct. You can say how often or you can say how often. But I use how often. If you want to use how often, it's up to you. It's still correct. So when we say how often, it means how many times. How many times. So when I asked you, how often do you brush your teeth? So it means how many times do you brush your teeth? So you can answer twice a day or 3 times a day. Okay? I hope you understand this. So you can answer, we have here the adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency. So we have, the first one is never. Never. It means 0%. Never. Remember that, okay? Never, 0%. The next one is rarely. Rarely, it's 5%. So 5% of the time. Seldom, seldom. Seldom is 10% of the time. And also we have occasionally. Occasionally. This is 30% of the time. And we also have sometimes. Sometimes. It's 50% of the time. So sometimes means 50% of the time. Remember that. Okay? Next is often. Often. It's 70% of the time. 70% of the time. Frequently. Frequently is 80% of the time. 90. 90 is for usually. Okay, usually. So usually is 90%. And when we say always, it's 100%. So you do it 100%, like all the time. Okay? So we can see here the adverbs of frequency: never, 0%, rarely, 5%, seldom, 10%, occasionally, 30%, sometimes, 50%, often, 70%, frequently, 80%, usually, 90%, always is 100%. Okay? So you should remember this. So I asked you, how often do you watch a movie? How often do you watch a movie? So if you do not watch a movie at all time, you never watch a movie, 0%, so you can answer never. I never watch a movie. But if you watch it 50% of the time, so you can answer sometimes. Sometimes. Sometimes I watch a movie, sometimes I do not. Sometimes. But if you do it all the time, like 100%, so you can say always. I watch a movie always. Do you understand? I hope you understand. Okay? So let's proceed with expressions of frequency. Expressions of frequency. So I have written there the Thai equivalent or the Thai meaning, but I don't know how to read Thai, but I will try. I will try to read Thai to give you the meaning so that you will understand what it means. So this one is very easy. The first one is every day. Every day. Every day in Thai is tuk one. So you do it every day. Example, you have here a sentence. I eat vegetables every day. So if you eat vegetables all the time, every day, you can say, I eat vegetables every day. Next is every week. Every week. So every week is tuk sabda. I'm not sure if that is correct. So every week. Okay? So I have here the Thai word. I know you can read it. So I put it there so that you can understand it easier. So every day, every week I mean, and we have here an example. We eat out on Saturday every week. We eat out on Saturday every week. The next one we have every month. Every month. So every month in Thai is this one, tuk tuk duan, right? I'm not sure if I read that correctly. So every month we have here a sentence, she visits me every month. When we say visits, so she comes to you. Like, so she visits me every month. That person is coming to you every month. Next we have every year. Every year. Or in Thai you say tuk pi. So I celebrate my birthday every year. So I celebrate my birthday every year. And once. So once is just only once. Okay, it's one time. Okay, so you can say once a week, once a month, once a week, once a month. Also, we have twice, 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 twice a day, twice a year. Okay, twice a day, twice a year. Three times, three times. Okay, so if you want to use number like three up, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and above, you can just say the number and plus times. For example, 4 times, 5 times. If that is above number 3, okay? So you just put a number and then times. 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. Okay? So that ends our lesson. So our lesson ends there. It's very easy. You just have to remember the vocabulary, the adverbs of frequency, and also the adverbs of expression. Okay? And after this, I will give you a very easy activity. So the activity is for you to apply what you've learned in my class today. So I will give you the link, or you go to Google Classroom and then check the link there and try to answer the worksheet. Okay? So I hope you will get a high score in the worksheet, and I wish you all the best for that. Okay? So thank you so much and see you again next time. Bye bye.